How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the LAIR. And today we're going to be playing some historic best of one. This is a BANT ramp deck revolving around Golos. I figured it's been a really long time since I've put together a Golos list, and Field of the Dead is not banned in historic. So anyways, let's get into it. I call this one Pilgrim of the Dead. On to the 2 drops, we skip out on the 1. Running the full playset of Explore. Sorcery, you may play an additional land this turn and draw a card. Running the full playset of Growth Spiral. Instant speed, draw a card, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. 2 copies of Hydroid Krasis. He comes in with X/1/1 counters. He is flying and trample, and when you cast this spell, you gain half X life and draw half X cards, round down each time. On to the 3 drops, we're running the full playset of Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. He's a 6/6, and when Uro enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless it escaped. And when Uro enters the battlefield or attacks, you gain 3 life and draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. And then we can activate his escape cost and exile 5 other cards from our graveyard and bring him back to the battlefield. Onto the 4 drops, we're running the full playset of Settle the Wreckage. At an instant speed, exile all attacking creatures target player controls. That player may search their library for that many basic land cards, put those cards onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle their library. Excuse me. Running 3 copies of Shatter the Sky, a sorcery. Each player who controls a creature with power 4 or greater draws a card, and then destroy all creatures. And then on the 5 drops, we're running the full play set of Golos, Tireless Pilgrim. He's a 3/5. When he enters the battlefield, we may search our library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle our library. And then later on, we can activate his ability, exile the top 3 cards of your library, and you may play them this turn without paying their mana cost. And then on the top end, I have 2 copies of Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. Comes in at 7 loyalty. His +2 ability says Ugin, the Spirit Dragon, deals 3 damage to any target. His -X ability, which is just, it's just so good. Exile each permanent with converted mana cost X or less, that's 1 or more colors. And then his -10, you gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, and then put up to 7 permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. And then finally 2 copies of Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. He's a 10/10 with Indestructible. When you cast this spell, exile 2 target permanents, and then whenever Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger attacks, defending player exiles the top 20 cards of their library. And then normally we wouldn't be so concerned about the mana base, but obviously this is a special deck, so we're going to go ahead and talk about the mana base first before we talk about the actual deck itself. We're running 2 copies of Plains, 1 Bojuka Bog, 1 Mountain, 2 Forest, 1 Sunpetal Grove, 2 Temple Gardens, 1 Temple of Plenty, 1 Savai Triome, 1 Indatha Triome, 1 Raugrin Triome, 1 Zagoth Triome, 1 Blast Zone, 2 Islands, 1 Glacial Fortress, 1 Hallowed Fountain, 1 Temple of Enlightenment, 2 Breeding Pools, 1 Hinterland Harbor, 1 Temple of Mystery, 3 Fabled Passage, and then finally 4 Field of the Dead. Enters the battlefield tapped. We can tap it for 1 colorless mana. And then whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So the deck itself is fairly simple. We just ramp and survive with Settle the Wreckage and Shatter the Sky until we can drop a Golos and hopefully have a very early Field of the Dead activation, so then not only does our opponent have to deal with our zombies that can just get out of control, but also our top end, which is Ugin and Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, to finish the game. So we can win by zombies. We can also win by a huge Hydroid Krasis. There's Ugin, Ulamog, the zombies. So yeah, that's basically the way we win. We have several win cons. Very simple deck. It's got a 4.0 converted mana cost, running 12 creatures and 31 lands. And before we get into today's gameplay, I just want to say if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Also, drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. And if you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. Also, something that I'm able to offer to my new followers and subscribers on YouTube and Twitch is in-game arena code that you can unlock for a mystery gift from Wizards. Just when you subscribe or follow me on either Twitch or YouTube, if you would just drop me a comment or a message in the chat saying, hey, blah, 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 I just subscribed, and I can respond to you with that code that you can use in the game. So, yeah, very excited to be able to offer that to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's hop into some games. Patty 1105, first opponent. Okay, so we have a 3-lander here. Can Fabled Passage search for an island, forest? I don't know about this hand. Let's mulligan this. Alright, so this looks a little bit more on the friendly side. So we'll keep this. We'll drop a Golos. I guess we lead off with the island. Familiar, another card that is not banned in Historic. Growth Spiral. What we can do here, just going to drop our Indatha. But now we do have access to either our Settle or Shatter, which will come in handy with all of these Dreadhorde Butchers. Settle here. Wait for him to reload the board, and then we'll shatter. So, we'll be good. I'd like to draw into like maybe an Uro or something just to kind of keep us afloat. Still not drawing any lands. I think we're gonna wait and see what he plays. Dreadhorde. Okay, that sucks. So I think we have to shatter here. Yeah, so he had all 4 of his Dreadhorde, or 3 Dreadhorde Butchers. Well, there's an Uro, but I think we have to Shatter the Sky first. And hopefully we can stabilize with Uro. There's the Priest. Finally, we get another land. I think we Golos here. And let the opponent fill... Just gonna Field the Dead out there. Also have our blast zone up. Okay, we also got another Settle the Wreckage, which is great. Another Shatter. Okay. So now we have to Shatter. Go ahead. Okay, now we get the Field of the Dead going. I think we have to Shatter, unfortunately. And we still have 2 more, so we're okay here. Are you done? Jesus. Loving the Uro. Let's go ahead and just fill up here. Called Death Dweller. Okay. Got another one for you. Really just need a Hydroid Krasis or something. Okay, so what do we do here? Let's just Shatter now. Yep. Yep. The rose, nice. Ugh. Sick. Cool. Unfortunately, we just have to. Let's get rid of you. 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 Hopefully we can just keep this Uro. I mean, this has been ridiculous this whole entire game. Yep. Asshole. Cool. And thank God Uro doesn't have trample. So hopefully with this we can start to stabilize. Bedevil, okay. Guess that's one way to do it, right? My turn. Oh, I think. Can we do both? Let's throw again. Immediately. Throw again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is it. Got no fucking cards in his hand. Can we win? Jesus Christ. Die. Redwork Butcher. Well, that shit ain't going nowhere. Got him. What a fucking drawn out match. Jesus. Pulling teeth. Hop into another one. Is this the same guy we just played? No. This looks much more user-friendly. I guess we drop a breeding pool. Keep. Let's drop. Or do we drop the Fabled Passage? Shit. Let's drop the Fabled, right? Let's do blue light. At least we're on the play. Guess we get out the Raugrin. Shot in here with our bro. Yeah, I think it's time to do this. Got him. What the fuck do you think this is? Alright. That game made up for the last bullshit game. Alright. Okay. I don't know if we can keep this. I don't know what this seems a little bit better. I guess these are the same thing, right? So we'll keep this and we'll just drop the growth spiral. this, drop the Growth Spiral. We will lead off with the Temple tapped. Next, we'll play our Plains, do Explore, drop the Forest. Gilded Goose, okay. So let's go ahead and play out this. Let's play out Explore. I think we drop the Glacial here. Now we're set up for Uro or Growth Spiral. I think we're looking good. Blue, white, green, red. Pass. Ho ho ho. Ho, ho, ho. Nice. Okay. So what you're telling me is I have to do this. Fucking land destruction. Well, luckily for me, I have 31 lands in the deck, so let's go. The Immortal Sun. Very cool. Can't be mad at that. No ley line. Okay, so it doesn't tell me no more land destruction. He doesn't. Deck. Can't even be mad at that. Land destruction. Love it. Let's hop into another one. Azendaniro. Okay, so this looks like a this hand. This looks a little better. Just gonna do blue, white. We don't have any green. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, I guess we have to keep this, right? I think I want to drop the field, fortunately. We'll lead off with the temple. Hopefully we get a green source. Ugh. Bottom that. Really need that green source. Ultimate Familiar. We're going to full control here, so we can trick him. Should we? Obviously we don't have anything, but they don't know that. That's nice. Search a forest here. Yep. Let's wait. Ooh, he does go in. Closest. Well, let's do this. So this is Jun Sacrifice. Problem is we only have one green source, right? So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a Golos, that's nice. Now we can activate the field. Struggling to find green source this game. Clothis putting in a lot of work for our friend here. Strider, fuck. Pretty sick, pretty sick. Pretty sick. So Jones Sacrifice doesn't really seem like more of a control build. I just don't ever remember it being this good. Can't be mad at that. Alright. No. Can't keep that. This is sketchy here. I think we have to keep it though, so let's drop a settle. I mean, any way you put it, this is a slow-ass hand, right? So we'll just... Fuck. Let's lead off with Savai. Okay. Let's play Temple. Ugin, not right now. Just so we can get our explore going. Boost already. So what do we do here? Let's do Forest, Explore. Drop a Fabled. We search for planes, so we have access to our board wipes. So I guess we have to shatter, right? And then do our settle later. And show on the field. At least we can have these other two lands come into play untapped if we need to. Now, unfortunately, this being another sacrifice deck, we are very susceptible with our burrows and our Hydroid Krasis being settled will claim the firstborn. So let's do we do breeding pool or island? I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Let's do this one. Next turn we can start activating the field. Fucking priest. Oh, so now we can't tap out. So what did he do? He sacked the... That's a nice Hydroid Krasis right there. Alright, let's start working here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's nice. Let's see, claim the firstborn here. It's just fine with me. Okay. Cool. Hopefully that last card's another Call of the Death Dweller. Oh, I don't have Death Touch, so... And... This will be very nice on this next turn. However they do that, which is above me, so... yeah. Okay, so field. Golos. Ooh, Bojuka Bog. Nice. Fucking exile that shit, bitch. No more Call of the Death Dweller. For you. And then next turn we can activate Golos. Cool. Cool. Alright, he's got to kill me this turn. He gets 2 picks. Well, guess you just can't be lucky, huh? So I don't know. I guess we need to definitely run 4 copies of each. Let's check this pack real quick. Vira, Tulzidi Caravana, haste 2/3. Another target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. To discard your hand. Till the end of turn, whenever a creature you control power 2 or less does combat damage to a player, draw. Maybe like in a Cavalcade deck. Alright, so let's take a look at this deck here. We do not want to touch Burrow. We're already running 4 Settle, so we need 4 Shatter, so we need to get rid of 1 card here. Get rid of Lesson. It's just like a one-off. So yeah, that would be my only recommendation. I felt like I was playing some very high-level players, even though we're just getting back into the gold ranks. I'm like I said, I claim to be no professional myself, but I feel like I was playing against some very, very competitive players. So I think there's nothing wrong with the deck, especially for the best in one environment. You can create a sideboard that, you know, using the BANT colors that can have all kinds of stuff, enchantment removal, planeswalkers, counter spells, whatever. But yeah, I like the deck. I'm going to be posting the deck list in the description of the video. And to end the video off, once again, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Also, drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. If you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channels with them. Yeah, and just for any of my new subscribers or followers on either Twitch or my YouTube channel, once again, just drop me a comment, and I'll respond with an in-game code that you can use in Arena to unlock a mystery gift from Wizards. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. What the fuck that was. Hey, sorry, I've been working on this logo. I'm trying to get done. What's up? Oh. Yes, I did. I said yes, I did. Just last week. No, I mean, yeah, it was last Tuesday. Yeah, I didn't forget this time, especially with this asshole in the. And so now this is the local, and we're doing the primaries in November. Oh, okay.